Let's make sure everything's working. It is working. We are up and running. Alright, yeah, we're back. Got a little bit earlier. Let's do some more right now. The New Orleans Hornets have just lost en route to a three-peat. I'm not sure what else has happened. I'm kind of forgetting what else happened. We have Marc Gasol, got Gerald Wallace on the team. These are our top guys. We just traded Rasheed Wallace. We drafted Dante Green and Mario Chalmers. That is correct. As you can tell, people are very upset with everything going on right now. Not sure why, but you know what? Live with it. I do not expect to win this season. Steph Curry is in this draft. I wouldn't mind Steph Curry. I wouldn't mind Blake Griffin. I wouldn't mind anyone. Anyone from this draft should be pretty fun. And I would be perfectly fine with getting them. So let's sim through the season after we check real quick and see that our contract extensions are good. Okay. Let's do it. Again, I don't expect to be good whatsoever. We have a very inexperienced team and a team that needs a lot of development. Dante Green, for example, he's gonna need a lot of tech. But let's let the chemistry get up before we make any rapid changes. You know, I don't want to plug someone in what could be a decent season. We'll just see at the trade deadline where we're at. Yeah. Let's just see real quick where we're standing. Okay, Boris is just still doing what he's doing. Rudy Gay's not playing amazing. I need him to do more than what he's done. Park's second season. We could trade Gerald Wallace, honestly. I kind of want to trade Gerald Wallace. Well, let me see these tendencies real quick. I need to get your shot tendency a little higher. You need to be on par. Let's get Gerald Wallace out of here. Just trade him. See what's out there. Preferably a pick. It's a lottery protected pick. Top 3 protected. Kind of a 10 pick. Jeff McInnes. This is all to make sure that we get our boys some playing time. Got 22 minutes available. He needs to be playing an overwhelming majority of time. I'm fine with this. We need Dante playing a lot because, I mean, if you look at his per 36 as a rookie, you never know. Yes, I think our team will take a hit, but I don't think we were winning a championship in the first place. So, do a little check there. All right. We do not hit the 40-20 mark, which I find interesting. I know it has no impact, but, in reality, just kick us out of the conversation immediately. Well, it seems to be a weak Western Conference. I'd like to get some more wins here. There we go. Finish the season on a decent note. LeBron with is this his fourth straight MVP? He is just murdering. Yeah, he is killing people, dude. This is crazy from Kevin Love. Jason Terry, 6-man, keeping those Raptors uniforms around. Who is this? These are beautiful. The Bobcats are good. All right. There's a lot of people we didn't want in these drafts that have just become very good, and I understand why I'm doing it, but still doesn't mean it's not hard to watch. Be like, all right, we skipped out on some of these dudes. We could have traded for this person. We could have done this, could have done that. But you know what? I think we're going to be just fine. Yay, God. That's how you look at things. Beasley, what do you do? Cool. Number 1 seed going into the playoffs, at least in the West. We are 4 games behind, and there's really no dominant team. As we look at this team, what's Percy putting up? Percy's rebounding like a madman right now. Isn't a great team. It's Michael Redd and Chris Paul just getting it done. What's Sasha doing? Tim Thomas? All right. We look at our team. Rondo decided to just put up what he usually puts up. Rudy Gay got into things by the end of the season. Boris is still an outstanding player, all things considered. Marcus Gasol's going to get real good very fast. Dante Green didn't exactly get higher. Tyson Park played good. Mario Chalmers, and that's about it. By the way, these are my favorite jerseys they've ever worn. I love them. I don't know why, but I love them. This team is finally good, I guess. And what's going on over here? This is a weird team. Year 32. They have us at a rebuilding, contending, buying. All right, whatever. Taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves in this first game. Wally Zerbiak, Kevin Garnett. I think there's very high upset opportunity here, but we escape as we go to face the Utah Jazz, team that kicked us out last year, and I think the reigning champions, if I'm not wrong. And we get whooped. And the Rockets versus the Bulls should have happened way earlier than this. Salim Stoudemire, we traded him over there. He has turned out into a... Let's see a little Rockets championship, please. Sick. Yao Ming gets one. And again, I'm not trying to dominate in the way that you would think. I'm just having fun with this. I just saw that bird retired. Sorry about that, bud. Should have ran in there and saved you. Yeah, some of these teams, they're never changing. Never changing. Ooh, top 3 pick potential. Number 1 pick. Bingo. There we go. The number 1 pick in this draft. We have 17, and we also have 29. That is very nice. That is very nice. Is Phil Jackson going to retire on me? I wouldn't mind it. Let's see what Rick Carlisle's got for us. Alright, Rick wants to come. I'm cool with that. I think it's pretty obvious here who I kind of want to draft. I do kind of want to see... I never really get this opportunity too much in a serious situation. Okay. Um, well, I think it's pretty obvious what we need to do here. And that's draft Stephen Curry, who he's immediately going to become the 2, I think. Unless that, messes with him for some reason. I think we had Steph Curry in one of our past things. But you know what? I don't care. I think this is going to be a fun situation. I kind of want Blake Griffin as well. Uh, we'll just leave it there. Steph Curry, welcome to the Hornets. James Harden goes number 2. Blake Griffin's on the Pistons early here. Brandon Jennings. Trade. Weber for Blake Griffin? Whoa. DeMar DeRozan. Huh. Ricky Rubio. Tyreek Evans. Let's go trade with the Knicks. See if we can take this pick from them. I don't think they want it. I don't think they're happy with what's here and available. No, this isn't a very good pick. How about you take... Okay, listen. Take Mario Chalmers. Take pick 29. Alright, whatever. Oh, they're trading it anyways for Chris Webber, who's been traded twice now. For Drew Holiday. Alright. Gerald Henderson goes. Jeff Teague, shout out. Let's just go ahead and send to our pick, where we will be able to draft someone. Maybe, looking through the names here, Jermaine Taylor. Wes Matthews, come on. And who is here in the back? Zach Floyd. Boomer Tool, Sneakers O'Toole's brother. Let's go draft Psycho T. Why not? And this guy will never play for us, but Dustin Mack. Draft Stephen Curry. We're going to figure all that out as time goes on. Yep, cool with all that. No one of notice is a free agent for us. We are definitely over. You know what? Probably not the best decision to just let him go. It's alright. I think we made good decisions at the end of the day. Bonsai Wells is here. He's 32, though. Chuck Hayes. Not the biggest fan. Marcus Camby, the entire Rockets core is leaving everywhere that they've been. Yeah, we can let all these dudes go. I don't need them back. Matter of fact, if we wanted to just come over here and just pick up a dude, he's expecting $2 million. Put on a team option. Alright, hey, Jared Jeffries, I'll remember that for the rest of your life, alright? Anyways, Rondo goes up 3. I would like to play him at the 1. You go up 4. Dante goes up 6. Chalmers goes up 2. Okay. Might trade a Emeka Okafor here. Because if we look at this team, you know, I don't know what's going to happen here. We could trade JR. JR's getting paid a lot of money. And Stefan's going to be a lot better. Think about it. A Rondo to Steph Curry connection would be genuinely unstoppable. Let's see. Rudy's fine what he's doing. Wes Matthews. Rudy's by himself over here. I wouldn't be mad at making Tyson the backup 5 permanently. Let's do some tweaking here and just see what we can put up. Okay, first and foremost, contracts. Boris will resign, and Amika will resign. Boris, I'm fine resigning you to that. Perfectly fine with that. In terms of people mad, Tyson is mad. Samuel Harrington, don't even know who you are. Yeah. Let's first do this. Let's see if we can trade Amika for something. LA from Mowell. Charlotte seems like they got a good thing going on. I wouldn't mind talking to LA though. Let's go trade Mowell. Steph's upset about something. I could care less. He's going to be on cloud 9 soon. Detroit basketball for Lou. Sure. Alright, let's take a look at what we can do here. That's kind of what I'm looking for. You actually go up in overall if I move you. An extremely small lineup. Let's see what we can do here. Pretty good chance that Rudy Gay's getting traded. He never exactly turns out in these videos. I've picked him up in the last one. Ricky Davis. Send him to the Knicks. I feel like we need him on this team for now. Rondo, Curry, JR, Dante Green. Which would make sense. I think Boris needs to be our 6th man. You know how things roll there. Let's get Mario some PT. I like Mario. Could also just do this. Fact is on this team at least, Hansbrough and Wes Matthews are not going to turn out. They're going to be just held together. Let's trade Wes first. Yeah, I felt like I could get a first for him. I'm not giving up a first for one though. Dude, no one wants you, Wes. I'll be honest. Hey, I'd be fine keeping both of them. Alright. I tried stopping. It's not that it would have changed anything. This is interesting. The passing on this team is going to be ridiculous. If if we can unlock Dante Green, we're going to be just fine. I want to check the game plan real quick. Okay, let's let it run. Let's just see what's going on here. Not a bad start for a team that's had a lot of change. Yeah, we've had a lot of change. A lot of stars are being phased out. '22 and 19 were the definition of mid. I'm going to let it just run here. Again, this was never going to be pretty. To be quite honest, I didn't even look at the draft class. Oh, we are under 500. We are under 500, ladies and gentlemen. Thank goodness we have not traded a single one of our picks. Well, let's go see then. John Wall is the #1 player. Boogie Cousins is there. Jalen. That's interesting. You never know. How do I see? Who knows? Missed the playoffs. We're going backwards. Steph Curry is your Rookie of the Year. That is crazy shooting efficiency. The Sonics are a very good team. Keep that in mind as we move on. Gilbert ends up on the Wizards. What's KD up to? Oh, he's killing. Oh, Rondo's an all-defensive second team. His numbers dipped a little bit, but I think that's just because Curry's doing a lot of what he does. You know, is potentially making Curry do Rondo's job a situation we find ourselves in? I don't know. In terms of points per game leaders, this is what we're looking at. A lot of even scoring here. Let's go check the metrics real quick. Dante Green's a -6.1. Wow. There's a chance we have to trade Rondo. I wouldn't want to do it. There's just a chance, you know. There's a chance. Sim this first round. This could be an interesting finals if these two teams make it. Seattle and Charlotte. Oh, here we are. All right, let's see. Chris Paul versus the power of friendship. They finally got a new guy, but it doesn't matter. Chris Paul is a champion. The Bobcats win a championship. All right. Chris Webber traded several times. He is a Hall of Famer. We're not going to do that. We're also not going to do this. We're not going to do this. Yeah, we can do that. Definitely not doing this. Not doing that either. Spurs, y'all can change. I don't think that's an issue. Well, draft lottery. Okay. And we fall to the 4. And we're also at the 15. In a draft where you kind of don't want that to happen, let's think about where we want to go with this. DeMarcus Cousins goes number 1. I'm going to let it ride one more. John Wall. Elton Brand? Gordon Hayward? Alright. Hey, I didn't even have to trade anything. Alright. Well, I think it makes sense. Eric Bledsoe, sure, but no, let's just skip Paul George. He's here, so, you might as well. Jeremy Lin goes. Derek Favors. Amino. Lance Campbell. Let's trade our last 2 picks here. Top 3 protected from the Knicks. Anything else here? The Bucks. I saw Jeremy Lin is available. Wherever that is. Oh no. I'll take this. Get 2 of my deals back. Then back here we'll trade these 2 as well. Seattle's going to be good. Phoenix seems like they're good. I'll do that. Alright, cool. So we pick up Paul George, who potentially is the best player in this entire class. And I'm fine with that. Tyson Park, I'm going to accept his option. Chalmers... Honestly, I feel like you could find another point guard somewhere else. A better point guard. We're just selling in general. Ooh. Looks like we're going to have some changes here. Rudy Gay has a qualifying offer. So does Rajon Rondo. Well, I'm going to just let them do their thing. And I think we're going to get them back eventually. I'm not renouncing their rights. You better slow your roll. Nope. Let's go talk to Rondo then. Give him a player option, but I want him on a somewhat smaller contract. Rudy Gay. Honestly, I'm fine letting him go. But for that much money, I'll take him back. Hey, don't tease me with a nice time. Wonder if you're still here. No. Cool. Curry just went up 6. Dante Green just went up 6. 3 and 2. Who went down? Tyson Park went down. That's a little concerning. Wes Matthews goes up, and Tyler Hansbrough goes up. This is what I was looking forward to. Yes, we build our teams mostly through the draft as we are entering the LeBron era. Who is already on the Heat, I should say. In this draft, we have Kawhi Leonard, Jimmy Butler. The wing revolution is starting, it seems. Kemba Walker. There's some interesting faces here. In terms of our lineup right now, both these dudes are upset. Not exactly sure why. You're upset. JR, we've given you any chance you've ever wanted. Speaking of chances, Paul George, you're going to be playing a lot more than you think. Matter of fact, Paul, I think there's a good chance that we are going to be trading Rudy Gay right now to make sure that you play. He's on a brand new contract. Someone go get him. (2014) first. Morris Patterson. This kind of makes sense, I guess. This is Minnesota for Josh Smith. Sure. And what's going on with Park here? If I can get 2 picks out of him, I'll be more than happy. Now, it seems like a stupid decision. Sure, you're probably asking, well, why in the world would you do that? Why would you just trade him away? That's one of your best players. Because Paul George is going to be one of my best players. That's what you're failing to see. We'll do that right there. JR could be getting traded. We're just going to see what's going on here. Boris will resign still. That's nice. In terms of 1 years, Marcus Sol's on a 1 year. J.R. Smith is on a 2+1. 1 year, 1 year. All right, let's just see. Let's just see what happens. It's still not a championship contending team. We have put myself through a rebuild and built myself back up. So we're just going to let it roll and see what happens. Not too shabby, I'll say. Not too shabby at all. We beat the Heat, beat the Pacers. Honestly, I'm fine rolling with this. Beat the Sonics. Let's get that 40-20 roll in. There we are. I would love to. We just had 4 straight losses. All right. That's a little concerning. 5 straight losses. 6 straight losses. All right. Get our heads back. Wow. Okay. I have never seen a fall like that ever in one of these simulations. I don't know what happened. Couldn't honestly tell you, but it looks like we are not competing whatsoever. Anyways, LeBron wins another MVP. LeBron is the greatest player of all time in this universe. By far the greatest player of all time. This is for the last one we did where he was not able to do this. He averages 30 every year. Demo. And the Mavericks are good. A little weird. Jason Richardson has been outstanding as well. Had the chance to go sign him. Just look around. See what's going on. Rondo. He's averaging 9 assists. That's what we want out of him. Paul George averaged 13. Probably not helping the teams winning that much, but you know what? That's fine. Let's go ahead and see what happened here. The Dallas Mavericks are outstanding because they have Russell Westbrook and James Harden and Dirk Nowitzki. That makes more sense. They have a ridiculous team. Okay, Seattle. They are still holding on to their insanely good front court. Charlotte is just same old Charlotte. As for us, this is our team. I am very proud of them. 1, 2, 3. JR is probably going to go. Dante, Mark, Boris, Paul, Tyson, Josh Smith. Cool. It says we're contending, actually, which is interesting. And Rudy Gay goes over here and is immediately averaging 16. We'll have fun with that. Well, in this first round, we have the Minnesota Timberwolves, team we just looked at. This is a chance for Rudy Gay to get his get back. I think our team's pretty well rounded, but I think our defense is a little off, which is probably going to lead us to a loss here. That is exactly what happens. We were never really contending, but you know what? Rematch between these two star-studded teams. I'd like the Sonics to get a win here, and they do. Wow, that's ridiculous to see. Steve Nash is still really good. We're going to do that. It's all rejected. Do we have anything? No. But I think we could, because we have 3 first-round picks. And other than that, I think we could trade up and get someone if we wanted to. I don't think it's mandatory that we need to. I mean, I think we could. Wow, you rejected me. That's kind of rude. Cool. So we have a choice here. This is a good draft. But do we want anything compared to what we have right now? I need to trade J.R. Smith. I think J.R. needs to go. I think it's time that we just kind of let Homeboy do his thing. Homeboy being Paul George. I think it's time we let J.R. go away and succeed somewhere else. The question is, what position are we changing up here? Because it's not like we're just going to make this trade and be like, all right, we're no longer good. This is a trade that we need to make and improve on. I'm going to let Kawhi go. If Memphis is bad right now, and they don't have much to look forward to, realistically, me doing something like this wouldn't make them feel too snobby, per se. They like what they have. But how about 4 firsts? Next year we have 4 more firsts. Then we have more after that. The 2015 draft, I'm fine on missing. Don't know why I did that. Needed to get rid of a few things. What are we doing now? I don't know. I mean, there's Isaiah Thomas, who's good. And Kyrie Irving is a Hall of Fame player. I just don't think I need him. Kenneth Faried. Kenneth Faried. Do I take him at the 2? Or do I take Kyrie Irving and then trade him? Or do I trade this pick right now? I mean, I could trade this pick for a proven player right now. A more than proven player. I mean, I think this trade makes the most sense. Do I just want to go do some there, or do I go, okay, well, I traded you in 4 firsts, 5 firsts, kind of goofing around for first next year, and I'm getting Carlos Boozer at 29 years old on a 3-year deal. Yeah, on a 3-year deal. Dante Green's about to be good. My thing is that whoever's here is not going to start. So if someone here is not going to start, and I already have a backup point guard, I'm going to need a backup 3. Do we do what we should do? Because let's look again. 1, 2. Paul George is, for some reason, that. I'm not sure why. I think Jimmy Butler's a move. I will be drafting Jimmy Butler. It's a reach, I understand. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta party. Party in the USA. Okay. Make sure we get Marc Gasol back. He is our best player here. Resign him to this contract, I'm fine with it. Okay. What just happened? Oh. Is this because we traded everyone? Most likely. Alright. Well, moving on. They're gone for a reason. You know what? I think it's time that we start getting a little unrealistic. I think we're going to have to. I think it's time. Alright, let's get serious here. This is our starting lineup. Our starting lineup is good enough to go win anything we want right now. The issue is we have nothing down here. Nothing. So how are we going to get something? We're not trading for picks anymore. I'm trading for a player. Player, 2 players, 3 players, 4. 274 should be able to get me to a 78. I'm fine with him. Jarvis Hayes, I don't think you've played much in your career, but you know what? You're about to play a lot. That is if Manu Ginobili wasn't here with Shaquille O'Neal. Now, Manu is the type of guy we need. You may ask, well, why is that? Because Manu Ginobili is a 6-man. He's used to this. I am perfectly fine with a little Manu Ginobili action in my life. Both these people will be gone, and that is fine because we are about to draft so many players. You've never understood how many players we're about to draft in this next draft. Now, Mario, I'm going to let you go off and go do your own thing. Sorry for wasting your time. Well, I didn't waste your time. You won a championship here, right? Nope, you never won anything here. I have wasted your time. Anyways. 2-year deal for Melvin Moody. Is there anyone with just a 1-year rental? Y'all do. Alright. Alright, cool. So, now looking back at this team. Jarvis Hayes is not playing more than Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is going to be playing almost the majority of the minutes off the bench. That gives us a 9-man rotation. Shaquille O'Neal is here on the team. Cool. Manu Ginobili's never turned out to be what he was supposed to be, I think, because he didn't come back. All right. Well, let's play through the season, see what we got. Any contract extensions? Boris Diaw will resign. Can I put you on a flat deal? Give you 5.5 on a team option. Cool. Who's gone after this year? Hayes is. Ginobili's on a 2-year deal. I'm fine with that. Dante Green's going to need a new contract. Steph could be needing a new contract here soon. Dante Green for sure. Anyways, let's move. I think we're good. I think we're great. I think we're absolutely amazing. We just need to get our chemistry up, and then we will be able to do what I'm saying right now that we can do. Will it happen? I don't know. But anyways. Moving on. We are 22-8. This is exactly what I thought could happen. Nice. My cousin got 587,000 likes on her Instagram post. Good for her. Happy she is doing her thing. That's not good for that girl. 44-16. We are dominating this league, and I think we're winning the championships. Let's go win 60 games. Come on. Did not win 60 games, but LeBron wins another championship, so I guess everything's all right. Boris Diaw returns to the 6th man of the year. Dude, he's a Hall of Famer, dude. Look at this. He's a Hall of Famer. If Manu's gotten in, this dude's getting in. Gerald Henderson, Rick Carlisle. All right, cool. Let's battle it out a little bit, huh? Steph Curry puts up 23 a game. I love to see that. All defensive first team. Cool. Rondo returns. Rondo's been very solid for us, and I appreciate that. As for Jimmy Buckets, he is doing pretty good, it seems. You're not adding ones to us, but that's not happening yet. You will be adding ones to us. Kemba Walker in a Warriors jersey like that? Ooh. I'm cool with that. Anyways, we're the number 1 seed. If we go look at everything, we have the best point differential. We are contending because we are great. As for our stats, kind of what you expect. Higher point per game means better team. Manu's doing what he needs to be doing. Jarvis Hayes is doing what he needs to be doing. Thank y'all for joining up on the team. This is going to be a sick lineup in a few years, and I cannot wait to see it happen. Anyways, I need to see this. Where is it? Yes. Where's Kimba? Dude, this is one of their best looks. I gotta admit, I love it. I wonder if we have their first. Anyways. Yeah, I wonder. I don't know how we can check that. Anyways, back up versus the Lakers. They have Kobe. They have Amika Okafor. I think that actually happened in real life. Let's just sim through the round. On to Seattle. Seattle's been dominating throughout some of these seasons. But do we have what it takes to take them on now? I think we do. We do not. Anyways. Mavs. Wizards. Mavs. Wizards. Paul Pierce. All right. We did not win, but I guarantee you it will happen someday. Someday again, that is. Jersey staying with the team for now. Wow, for having as many picks as we did, we don't have any of these. Because we have all of those. Whew. We got way too many picks in the back half of this draft. Now, what does that mean for us? Because you go look at this draft, we have a lot of good players to choose from. We could definitely just look into, because we got too many picks. Davis goes to the Clippers as he usually does. Draymond Green. If he drops to 5, I'm crying. Our team's good. We're good. We're good. It's not like we're bad. We'll draft someone there. Anyways, 2013, we have way too many picks. 2014, we got a lot of picks. We're missing a 2015 pick, but you know what? Let's just sim to our pick here. Who are we taking? Is there anyone that could just oddly be amazing? I like the name Chester Ellis. Welcome to the team. Yeah, we missed out on a good draft. You know what? That's fine. Dante Green gets his qualifying offer. I'm just going to go out and just give him whatever he wants. Cool. Match it. Don't need to worry about it. Let's confirm him. As for positions of need, is there anyone anywhere that we could just be like, all right, let's go pick you up and make you a backup for this person? Boris is going to start getting worse. I honestly wouldn't mind going to pick up Anderson Varejao if he fits with what we got. Put him on 2-year team deal. Alright, whatever. I didn't want him anyways. Jameer, you want to be our backup 1? You don't exactly fit. Hey, you'll do it. All right. Anybody else? Anyone else? Ooh, Nikola Pekovic. He's totally not in jail. Hassan, do you want to come take Park's job? Anyways, player progression. See, Jameer goes down 2. That's not fun. Anyways, Jimmy goes up 5. Paul George goes up 7. 4 and 2. Boris Diaw still hanging on to dear life over here. Let's get him one more championship. Let's confirm his Hall of Fame career. In the 2013 draft class, you may say, well, this is one of the worst of all time. To you, I would say you're absolutely stinking right. And I don't want Giannis Antetokounmpo. I don't. I don't want him. Is there a chance that we may need him? Somewhat. I think we need some backups. We're starting to get a little nuts here. Got a lot for 2014. Let's just see what happens. Coaching wise, Rick Carlisle's still doing his thing. Jimmy Butler has tried to steal this job from Boris Diaw. That's the reigning 6th man of the year you're talking to. Jameer Nelson's in here, and Tyson Park is just completely out of the rotation. You know what? I don't think that's a bad thing. Because Marc Gasol's going to just play. Just let the kid play. That's what I got to say. Okay. Let's actually extend our bench depth here. We'll give Tyson Park some tick. As for our contracts, Rondo will resign. Manu Ginobili will resign. Will you sign for the minimum? You will. Manu, I would be very happy to have you back. As for Rondo, you actually don't want that much money. We need to get y'all a championship. Let's go. Let's go win it right now. We are scoring a lot of points a game. But that's to be expected whenever you have a team like us. We're 29-11. Definitely not as good as in the past, but I think that's because we're losing a lot of games by 1 point. A lot of our losses have been by 1 point. So, whatever that means. I mean, those are 2 blowouts. This is going to happen again, isn't it? Just go give us another loss. Yep, there you go. An 18-point loss to the Suns. Whatever. I can't care. Totally not upset that we're losing some of these games. Give me 60 wins. That's our threshold. If we're going to win a championship, we have to have that many wins. That's our threshold. Okay, we got it. Now go finish the job here. You know what number I want. What the crud? Russell Westbrook? He's only 24. Boris Diaw is your sixth man of the year again. He is the most dominant player I've ever seen. Kemba most improved. Rick Carlisle. And Gerald Banks. You know, you feel kind of bad for some of these players that just cannot get off of the teams that they are on. Okay. What'd Bradley Beal do? That's what he would have done for us. Number 1 seed again. This is what we're looking like. Let's just see what we got. The scoring is spread out. Kind of what you expect from a team like this. Compared to the Dallas Mavericks, it's going to be a little interesting. Who's the worst team in the league? The Nets are. Where are y'all at? Y'all are pretty bad. I'm interested about the availability of a superstar who is 34 years old. Is Kobe Bryant available? And why is J.R. Smith on his team? I need a Lakers pick. They're about to be bad. Anyways. Moving on. We should not lose a game here. We just about lose to them. I'm never going to underestimate another team again. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and shorten the rotation completely. If you are good, you are playing the overwhelming majority of the time. You know what, Tyson? Give me your minutes. There we go. I'm not playing around because I do not want to lose. We have been just absolutely demolished. All right, never mind. Moving on. Whatever. Why has this team not won a championship yet? That team's going to be nuts. As time goes on. Who cares? I'm upset. Yup, whatever. Cool. No. Not yet. You will be changing, though. You will be changing. As for our picks, I see 2 of them. 3 of them. And none of them hit. No! I'm not letting the Miami Heat do that. No. That is not happening. That is not happening. Phil Jackson's still around. Yo, Miami, take everything. As long as this does not happen. No, I'm stressing. I will go get Giannis myself. And I don't want to do that. But boy, do I have the ability. Yep, I get it. It's valuable. Yep, cool. You're going to take this trade. Thank you. Now, I want to party in a way you've never seen partying before. Give me Kobe. Dude. Let's do it. No! This is a great trade. I know you want it. Are you kidding me? Dude, but Kobe's dying over here, man. I need him. I messed up before. And I can't mess up again. I just gave you a pick that was worth that much. And you said no? What superstars are available? I've been waiting to do something like this. Really? Alright, what other superstars are out there? Who's just someone out there that I can just go get and just laugh? You're untouchable. Kevin, listen. No one's untouchable at the end of the day. No one's untouchable. Matter of fact, I think I can touch you. Oh my goodness. Throw in the big gun. Wow. Alright. Well, You know what? I think we're going to just have to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. That's not right, and I don't want to do it. It's not right. I know he's going to be great, and I can make him amazing. He's going to end up being the best player in the league. He's an absolute defensive menace and a defensive stopper, but he's the only good player in this class, and I'm taking him because of it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I've done that. Put my hands behind my back, and I had no choice. 77 overall, Giannis Antetokounmpo is here. I'm sorry that I've done what I've done. Feels like I'm cheating. Anyways, Steph, just take whatever you want, man. Moving on. I don't think I need anything else. I feel like I've cheated the system. But Rondo goes down in an overall. Dante Green is as good as you thought he'd be. Jimmy Butler's up to an 87 overall. Marc Gasol has stopped getting better. Jameer Nelson has gone down quite a bit. Manu Ginobili is just immortal at this point. All right, last season for the night. The 2014 draft class. Who is available and who is here is the question. The big yoke. We're going to draft Nikola Jokic. That's who I want. And that's who I'm going to get. That's who is going to be our center. Him or Joel, I'm going to pick Nikola. Never got Nikola, never gotten to use him in a meaningful way. And I think that's what we're going to be able to do finally. We're going to cut this down to the rotation that he likes. Yeah. Hey, reigning sixth man of the year's over here. Just saying. This team is not good enough to win a championship, as we have seen. A little frustrating that is the case. But you know what? Just going to have to live with it. Just going to have to live with it. Rondo will 100% leave if I don't give him this contract. So I'm going to go ahead and just sign him. Ginobili will again re-sign for the minimum. I'm fine doing that. And Boris Diaw on I think a player contract. Let's just go re-sign him. Let's just sim through the first game. We lose by a wide margin. Why have I gone quiet? Will I regret the decisions I make? Well, I wish I had never done it. Or is this simply the way things were supposed to go? These are questions that you don't get answered most of the time. And these are situations where you weren't actually ever in control. But in this case, I think I might be exactly where I need to be. A 2014 first round pick. Or do we let him roll off the bench? We let the stars take over. This is a situation in a move that could severely damage the team. Or it could be exactly what we needed. Let's go. And see what we can do. We are 500. This outstanding team is 500. It doesn't make sense. We'll see. It's time we get serious with this team and see what the issue is. There is no issue. Everyone's playing fine. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. 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 There is a war in Ba Sing Se. There is a war in Ba Sing Se. There is a war in Ba Sing Se, and his name is Vince Carter. It's time to make the move that we needed to make. Rajon Rondo has been traded after subpar performance. Will this hinder our team, or will this make us one of the best teams in the nation? It is time we see. This was a put up or shut up move, and I understand that Vince Carter is 37 years of age. But you know what? Sometimes sacrifices must be made in order to win, and win big. They say win or go home, and we've lost some big games. But you know what? I'm not going down without a fight. I don't want to lose. I want to win. And that magic number has been achieved. Brandon Roy is your most valuable player. Nerlens Noel is your Rookie of the Year. Jeremy Lin is the Sixth Man of the Year at 84 overall. LeBron James is your DPOY. And Damian Lillard, most improved. Rick Carlisle gets to that 62-win mark. This is our year. This is our team. This is our chance to make something happen, ladies and gentlemen. And I think this is the time to do it. I think this is the year. I think this is when we are going to get it done. Paul George makes a team. Giannis Antetokounmpo probably could have won it, did not win it. Anyways, as we look at the NBA standings, we have a 13.6 point differential. This is our best team we have ever assembled, ladies and gentlemen. We are here, and we are exactly where we need to be. Now, you may be asking, well, why is Manu Ginobili up? Anyways, the Los Angeles Clippers, after a lot of draft success, they are in a great position, a wonderful position. Here comes the Charlotte Bobcats. They've been good for years. The Dallas Mavericks have been even better than they've been in the past. And here come the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, as for our picks and what is going on here, I'm not sure, and I don't think we have anything of notice. But anyways, let's go look through our season stats and our player stats. Specifically, I would like to see a couple of things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now, let's go look at our metrics. Steph Curry and Vince Carter have been an unstoppable duo. That is exactly what I wanted to see. Manu Ginobili is giving us less wins per average. Let's go ahead and make it through this series first, and then we are going to shorten this rotation, and we are going to win the rest of this stuff. Because we are playing Dallas second, and we need all hands on deck. We need everyone hunkering down and getting ready for a series that will be taxing, ladies and gentlemen. Vince Carter must be playing a lot. Everyone must be playing more than they think. We need to go win this series, and I think it's time to do it. We make it in 7. Here come the Los Angeles Clippers. They are back. They have a stud on the bench named Isaiah Thomas. Can we win this round? We win game 1. We win game 2. Let's go ahead and just get it back into New Orleans and win it there. We are back in the finals, finally, versus the Charlotte Bobcats. Charlotte versus Charlotte. Who's going to take them down? Two teams that have been dominant for a while. We were dominant in the past. We are dominant now. And it looks like we are going to take over and win this championship. Vincent Carter is going to win a championship. Stephen Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo. So many players that have not won a championship are finally going to win. We did not hop in whenever we should have. Stephen Curry is your finals MVP in a closeout game 4. Paul George with 29 points. Oh my dear goodness, ladies and gentlemen. But we have done it. And again I say, Boris Diaw, the star of the New Orleans Hornets. The star of the New Orleans Hornets. That is who he is. And that is what he does. Manu Ginobili retires a champion. No one to the hall. That's all right. We're not going to have 2 Hornets. You know what? Yeah, let's change the jerseys. Boy, oh boy, was that an entertaining finish there. None of our picks are going to be remotely good. The Nets getting where they need to be, rightfully so. Staff signing doesn't really matter, does it? Now, in this draft, Nikola Jokic is here, and I mentioned earlier how I said I want Nikola Jokic. Now, a team has the first overall pick, and a team has something that I want. Their team name is the New Jersey Nets. New Jersey could use a little pick-me-up, a little something that they're going to need. I'm going to go ahead and just say, hey, here's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Oh, you don't want that? Here's the 17th pick. All right, you don't want that. I'm going to give you the 20 as well. You don't want the 20? Fine. I'm just going to give you the 30 as well. You don't want that either? Okay, fine. Now watch this, boys and girls. 2017, throw it in there. We get exactly what we are looking for. Now, why did we not just trade Marc Gasol? Because guess what? We have plans for him. Nikola Jokic, welcome to the team. Why did we not do that? I don't know. Regardless, can't go back now. Jimmy Butler is back on the team option. Qualifying offer goes to Paul George. Paul George has been absolutely amazing for us. I want him back, and I want him back badly. And back we get him. Now, here's the scary thing. May I ask, well, what's the scary thing? How can something be scary? Giannis Antetokounmpo is about to get very good, very fast. That's going to be scary. Now, Vince Carter has gone down 2 overalls. We need to monitor the fact that he is an old man. He's very old. And Yeah, something's going to have to happen there. Now, I feel like Jokic could just start year one and just be amazing, but slow your horses, slow your roll. Let's just walk this through, you know? Matthew Dellavedova, he goes up. Now, let's go see exactly what happened to our boy. Oh, dear goodness. This is going to be an interesting situation to monitor over the years. Now, it looks like my time is up. I said that was my last year, and last it was. Coming into the league is Karl-Anthony Towns, Kristaps Porzingis, Jahlil Okafor, D'Angelo Russell, Emmanuel Mudiay. Devin Booker is also down there, Miles Turner. As for the team, let's go ahead and look at our contract extensions. Dante Green will resign. I'd be more than happy to give you everything you ever wanted. Marcus Sol will also resign. Mark, there's a chance we're going to trade you as we speak. But, you know. Vince, you might just actually finish your career here if you can manage to be good. Yeah, Anthony Morrow's going to play. Why not? This is a legendary team of names. David West is here? For what? Who knows? But anyways, I'm going to close out this stream looking at the man, the myth, the legend. A six-time Six-Man of the Year. First team All-Rookie in 04. Finals MVP, three-time champion Boris Diaw. He is a Hall of Famer. Don't you dare get it wrong. Let's just look at the accolades real quick. Just a quick little look here. Wait a second, you were here in 04? Well, welcome back, David. Happy to have you. Oh, yeah, real quick. Can I see in a season or in career? Ray Allen. LeBron's coming. LeBron is coming. Anyways, thank you for watching.